Good morning. Welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Starting off with some overcast conditions this morning. We did see a few light sprinkles move through the area through the overnight hours, but at the moment things are dry, but we will have some rain chances moving back into the forecast as we go throughout the day and into the evening. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we have a warm front south of the local area that will be lifting through the area, bringing those gradual rise in temperatures as we go throughout the day today, with some slightly breezy southerly winds. And we have a low pressure system off to the northwest that will be tracking into the New England area and bringing that cold front that is trailing to the south of it that will start to move through the area as we get late into the evening and into the morning hours for Friday. Out ahead of it, we'll see some shower activity move through our local area, bringing us a chance of some showers. If we look at current conditions as of 8 a.m. this morning, we had that overcast deck around 5,000 feet, winds out of the south-southeast at around 8 knots, and temperature at 49 degrees with relative humidity at 89%. Taking a quick look at the local radar at the moment, we can see dry conditions across the area, so nothing imminent at the moment. And if we look at the current visible satellite, we can see plenty of cloud material in the area, plenty of low clouds, as well as some mid and high clouds above that. So a cloudy day ahead of us today, but otherwise southeasterly winds with mild conditions across the local area. If we look at the short-term high-resolution model, see how things play out today. We'll see that warm front start to lift into the area, bringing us gradually warming temperatures as we go throughout the day today, and it will bring us a slight chance of maybe seeing an afternoon light sprinkle or shower passing through, but nothing too significant. As we continue into the evening hours, we'll see that line of showers out ahead of the cold front start to move into our local area. Is some indication we could see this line start breaking up as it approaches the local area, and not expecting a lot of accumulation out of this, around quarter to a half an inch as we go through the overnight hours, but nonetheless our chances will start to increase as we get to the 11 p.m. or 23 local time frame, and then those chances will gradually increase, becoming likely by around 2 a.m. and then those showers will start to push through and off the coast. We could see a few lingering showers to start the day on Friday as the actual cold front itself pushes through, but not too great of a chance of that looking like at the moment. But behind that cold front, we'll see winds shift out of the northwest, remain slightly breezy to breezy, and we'll see cooler temperatures start to move into the area back to more seasonable temperatures, but the winds will keep wind chill values on the chilly side. That will continue as we go through the evening. Friday evening, we'll see clouds start to break up, and then as we go into the day on Saturday, expecting dry conditions with continued breezy conditions, so on the chilly side for Saturday, but a seasonable high temperature, but dry conditions, and will be partly to mostly cloudy at times as that upper level trough continues to move to the east and make its way out of the area. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart today, as we go throughout the day today, expecting winds to be out of the south-southeast, and gradually increasing a little bit as we get into the afternoon hours, becoming slightly breezy. And by the end of the afternoon, seeing a south-southeast wind around 10 to 15 knots with gusts up to 21 knots. We do have that very slight chance. It's a slight chance of seeing a light rain shower passing through as that warm front lifts through the area, but otherwise remaining cloudy throughout most of the day. Slight chance of maybe seeing a few breaks in the lowest deck of clouds, but overall remaining overcast as we go through the day. Expecting a high temperature this afternoon around 56 degrees. And we could see a brief cool down before temperatures continue to rise going into the evening hours up to around 59 degrees for this evening, so that will technically be our high temperature for today. But we'll also see those winds start to increase as we get into the evening hours as well, becoming south-southwesterly around the midnight time frame, 15 to 20 knots with gusts up to 25. And as those showers move through, we'll see our peak winds with a south-southwest wind 18 to 23 knots sustained with gusts up to around 30 knots during that midnight to 4 a.m. time frame. We'll also see those rain chances start to increase as we get, like I said, past the 11 p.m. time frame, starting off with just a chance of some light showers, and then becoming likely as we get past midnight and around the 2 a.m. time frame. We'll have a very slight chance of seeing an embedded thunderstorm within these showers, not very likely, given about a 15% chance or less as we go through the overnight hours, mainly around 2 a.m., and then we'll see those chances quickly diminish as we get into the sunrise time frame on Friday. But nonetheless, we'll keep those shower chances around and breezy conditions as we go through the evening, and we'll have that chance of reduced ceilings and visibilities as well with those showers moving through. So we do have that yellow risk for precip this afternoon, and then we'll start off with a yellow risk early in the evening and then gradually increase to an orange risk as we get into the early morning hours of Friday. We start off with a yellow risk as we get to the late afternoon for those winds at or above 25 knots, and then a good chance of seeing a wind advisory this evening as we go through the morning hours, and then that yellow risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities. Otherwise, tide's running about a half a foot above normal at the moment. Looking into our Friday, we'll start off mostly cloudy. We'll have that very slight chance of a light sprinkle or shower early as the cold front itself pushes through the area. And as that cold front pushes through, we'll see those winds shift, remaining slightly breezy to breezy at times, and we'll see those temperatures start to fall as we get into the mid to later part of the afternoon. We'll see a high, most likely earlier in the day, of 55, and then we'll see those clouds start to break behind that cold front as well, but becoming partly cloudy as we get later in the day. So we do have that yellow risk for winds at or above 25 knots for Friday. Going into Friday evening, remaining slightly breezy, keeping that yellow risk for those winds above 25 knots. Otherwise, a partly cloudy evening, and we'll see temperatures back down to seasonable with a low around 30 degrees, but we'll have that breeze going on, so that will keep wind chill values down in the 20s as we go through the evening hours. Going into Saturday, we're starting off partly cloudy, and then we could see some mostly cloudy conditions at times as that upper level trough continues to pass through the area, but we'll see some breezier conditions for Saturday. We do have that orange risk for winds at or above 25 knots. Temperature-wise, we will be seasonable, but once again, we'll be chilly with those winds, with wind chill values at the coolest parts of the day in the upper 20s, and then in the warmer parts of the day, we'll see wind chill values remaining in the low to mid 30s. So that high of 44 will be the actual temperature for our Saturday. Well, that will wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. Take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.